Do you think we drink too much coffee?
Is that possible?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Okay. Cheers!
Cheers.
Hi friends, welcome back to a new video, Yoga Lifestyle 101. And today we're talking about neti pot and cleansing your sinuses, nostrils and nose with a neti pot. 2 minutes on the clock. So I got first introduced to using a neti pot when I was in India for my teacher training. As part of the training we went through all the cleansing techniques that are in yoga, and neti pot is still pretty gentle on the body and pretty easy to use. There's other ones which are a lot more challenging to do. There I did it for the first time and in my life pretty much, and it just felt so good. I felt like for the first time in my life I can really take full deep breaths and breathe freely. So after I returned from my trip, I started to introduce this into my daily morning routine. And so now I do it every day, or at least I used to do it every day for a long time. And now I switched it up to doing it like every other day or so, because it currently just feels better. Also in the winter months somehow it feels better to switch it up. But maybe in the next season, in spring or summer, I will do it daily again. Basically what it is you put water through one nostril over the sink, and then it's coming out through the other nostril. And do that for a while. The water has salt in it and maybe some herbal solution as well. So it's just cleansing your nostrils from one nostril through your sinuses out through the other nostril. And then you do the other side. And so that's what you use this pot for, neti pot. I used to have a plastic one, but now I upgraded to a ceramic one, just is better. Ceramic.
Mm-hmm.
Ceramic. Mm-hmm. So it just feels good. This one feels really nice, and I can also use it for a longer time, because you really want to make sure that everything's smooth here in the front when you put it in your nose. But what you do, you need the neti pot, you need salt. I have some salt here. That special neti pot salt, you can buy it online. It's really fine, it dissolves really well. I also have a herbal solution here that soothes and moisturizes. And it has essential oils, so it also feels really good. And then I have one of these containers to mix all together. So very important is, before you do anything, before you do a neti pot, you need to get distilled water. Really do not use water from the tap. It has certain bacteria in it that can get stuck in your head, and it's really bad for you. So don't do it. Get distilled water from the grocery store. And so what I do in the morning, I put distilled water in this container. Then I put it in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds, so it's warm, lukewarm, or almost body temperature, a little bit less. You don't want it to be too hot, so it's lukewarm. Once that's warm, I put the salt in it. You will figure out how much salt you want, and then I put a few drops of the solution in it. I shake everything, and then I put it in the neti pot. And then I put the neti pot through one nostril until it's all the way empty, and then I make the same thing for the other side and put it through the other nostril. And then make sure to blow your nose properly. One pro tip I figured out, because then when I go on my mat for downward dog or for my practice, there's water coming out of my nose as I go with the head down. So what really helps is, there's sometimes water stuck in weird places, you don't even know where. So it's good to tilt the head up and then rotate your head to the sides. And so then sometimes the water comes back down. Try it out. In the beginning it can burn a lot in your nose. I'm one of the people, and Bre as well, that when we hop into the water we always have to hold our nose. Yeah. Otherwise you get that burning sensation in your forehead. So this is how it can feel in the beginning. So then it depends on what water you use and how warm is it and how much salt are you using. because those things influence how much you feel it and how much it's uncomfortable. But be prepared. In the beginning it might not be the best sensation. Now I don't feel any burning anymore, and it feels just really good. And then especially afterwards, all day, you can take deep, full breaths.
And it also really helps if you have allergies. So if you're sneezing a lot or if you take allergy medicine regularly, it's definitely something that you can try. We were not able to do neti pot for a week while we were at Burning Man, and so we came.
Oh, it was terrible.
It was so bad. So
because we didn't want to bring distilled water, and we also did not have a chance to warm it up.
Yeah.
I mean, could be, yeah, but jet oil. But.
Yeah. So we came back from Burning Man and did that first thing when we got back into the apartment, and it felt so good to clear everything out.
Yeah.
So.
All the playa dust.
Yeah. So give it a try, experiment with different proportions of salt and essential oils, and we'll add the links to everything below in this video so they're easy to find. And thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.